Hello. Welcome to the channel. Today I will be reading this book. Is Goosebumps Horrorland. You can't really see the title because I have a face cam, so you won't be able to really see the title, but just take my word for it. You can see the picture though. This picture. It's Goosebumps Horrorland. Monster blood for breakfast. That's how you're supposed to say it. Alright. Alright. Now I'm gonna read. Also, I want to talk about the back of the book real quick. I guess I could talk about the back of the book on where the shows and or Twitter or something, and that's what I'm gonna do. I feel like there was something I was supposed to put on Twitter, but I don't remember. Anyways, yeah. So I'm going to talk. You can't really see it again. So yes, I'm gonna talk about it on one of the shows. Yes, I'm gonna. Bye. Oh. Monster blood for breakfast. Missing. Brittany Crosby, age 12. There's a missing poster. I'm gonna show the missing poster on Twitter and stuff. Missing. By the way, I won't be talking to you guys all this. I'm gonna be focusing on my book. Brown hair, brown eyes. Ooh. Description. Missing. I'm gonna like, okay. Well, don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe. Horrorland. Missing poster. Brittany Crosby, 12 years old. Description. Brown hair, brown eyes. Last seen wearing a red and yellow sundress in the Black Lagoon water park. www.enterhorrorland.com. Open our website. This message brought to you by the Monster Police. Maybe Horrorland didn't know. Missing. Escape Horrorland. And he always wants other books. 5. Dr. Maniac vs. Robbie Schoolwoods. The Screw. Number 4. The Scream of the Haunted Mask. This is Horrorland. The Haunted Mask is in Horrorland too. Number 1. Revenge of the Living Dummy. Number 2. Creep from the Deep. Number 7. My friends call me Monster. Number 8. Say cheese and die screaming. Number 9. Welcome to Camp Slither. Number 13. When the ghost dog howls. That's actually a book I want to see. Now I'm gonna focus. After this, no. Sorry. Number 2, Son of Slappy, which is I want. 2, Frankenstein's dog, which was promising, I remember now. Number 5, Dr. Maniac will see you now. Alright, guys, Dr. Maniac comes back. Number 7, A Nightmare on Clown Street, which is these are most wanted. Planet Along Gnome, Son of Slappy, How I Got My Monster, Frankenstein's dog. Dr. Maniac will see you now. Creature Teacher, Final Exam, A Nightmare on Clown Street. Special Edition number 1 Zombie Halloween. Special Edition number 2 The 12 Screams of Christmas. Special Edition number 3 Trick or Trap. And Goosebumps, Say Cheese and Die, Ghost Beach, Vampire Breath, Let's Get Invisible, The Blob Day, Everyone, The Haunted Call, Attack of the Graveyard Ghouls. Goosebumps Horrorland, Monster Blood for Breakfast. Our time. 3 rides in 1. 3 rides in 1. Monster Blood for Breakfast. 3 rides in 1. Why does it say 3 rides in 1? The Horrorland. Enter Horrorland 105. Hey. Oh, I almost fell. 3 rides in 1. Monster Blood for Breakfast. Fear File 147. This is interesting. Monster Blood for Breakfast. My name is Matt Daniels, and my terrifying story begins on a typical morning. In my house, typical means totally annoying, because who showed up just as my sister, Livy, and I were finishing our breakfast? Ooh. The kid from next door, Bradley Wormser. Everyone in school calls him Worm, and it's a pretty good nickname for him. Trust me. Bradley shows up in our kitchen almost every morning, just as Trust, T-R-U-S-T, and he gobbles up whatever he can grab. He's so skinny, it's hard to believe he could eat everything on the kitchen table if we let him. He really does look like a long, lanky worm with glasses. That's not mean. I have this idea that one day I'm going to glue the Pop-Tarts to the table. Then I'm going to enjoy the look on Bradley's face as he struggles to pull them up. Again, that's kind of mean. I'm great at inventing stuff. I'm great at writing silly stuff. And I'm really interested in science. And I'm a pretty good athlete. But none of them helps me against Worm Wormson. He drives me nuts. This morning, Bradley waited till my mom's bag was turned. Then he dropped a fat, dead horsefly into my cereal. Ew! That's disgusting. I stared down at the fly floating on top of the milk. A second thought, he deserves to be called that. Yucko, Bradley said. You don't want that, do you, Matt? There's a dead fly in it. He pulled the bowl away from me, tilted it to his face, and drank the cereal down. There was a fly in it. Then he spit the fly onto the floor. Not bad, he said, using Livy's sleeve to wipe his mouth. A little soggy. Let go of me, Livy cried. He snapped his fingers in from her nose. He thinks that's totally funny. Livy hates it. Mama has no idea what a pain Bradley is. She was cleaning something at the sink. Mom, can I have another bowl of cereal? I asked. No seconds, Matt, she replied without turning around. You've got to watch your weight. You've got to watch your weight. You're, not you're, 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 your big, your big swim meet is coming up soon, remember? My stomach growled. Angrily, I grabbed a wet glob of cornflakes from Livy's bowl with my fingers and stuck it into Bradley's nose. That was funny. Mom turned around. Matt! She shouted, glaring at me. Don't play with your food. Yeah, Matt. Don't play with your food, Bradley said, grinning. As soon as Mom went back to cleaning, he made a grab for Livy's Pop-Tart. Mom turned around again just as Livy snatched it away. Livy, no fighting, she snapped. But Mom, see what I told you? You spelled Bradley's name P-A-I-N. See what I told you? You spelled Bradley's name P-A-I-N. That was the most important week of my life, and I didn't need Bradley in my face. I will have to invent something to make the creep disappear. Wait, isn't there a Goosebumps story called Creep? Calling all creeps. Or maybe I could just ask him to disappear. But there are a few problems. For one thing, he lives in the house right next door. And his mom and my mom are business partners. They both run a partner catering business from our homes. What the heck? That sounds awful. Poor kids. This means that Livy, Bradley, and I are thrown together a lot. And there's one other big problem. Bradley worships me. How is that a problem? This morning, Bradley put his paws all over my new swim team's t-shirt. Matt, can I have this shirt? Where do you get it? It's awesome. It's kind of small on you, isn't it? He always wants to dress like me. He thinks it will make him popular too. It's pitiful, right? Oh, he just wants to be popular, just like Matt. And the guy never stops talking. Did you see that scary movie on HBO last night? Claw? It totally creeped me out. When those two claws reached out of the basement and grabbed the kid by the shoulders, he squeezed Libby's shoulders with both hands. Just like that, just like this. Ha! I'm the fish's claw! Stop! Let go! My sister screamed. Livy, Mom scolded. Livy! Stop being such a crab. Bradley laughed. He waited till my mom left the kitchen. Then he pulled a small orange and black can from his backpack. Matt, check this out. Go ahead, open the lid. I dare you. I groaned. Now what? Worm spends all his time online. He plays these sci-fi battle games till late at night. And he's always sending away for all kinds of weird things. He plays these sci-fi battle games till late at night, and he's always sending away for all kinds of weird things. He shoved the can toward me. Go ahead, open it, he said. I pushed his hand back. No way. He grinned. Okay, I'll do it. He gripped the lid and started to turn it. Then, suddenly, he stopped, and his eyes went wide. His smile faded. Watch out! He screamed. It's gonna blow! What? I'm reading like how it would be read. I'm putting still having space between the periods. Between the two sentences, I mean. 2. Number 2. The lid popped off and clattered to the floor. I stared into the can. Empty. Bradley laughed. And then I smelled something. Something heavy and damp and rotten floating up from inside the can. Like dead fish, only much worse. Like year-old spoiled milk. Oh. I grabbed my stomach and let out a groan. I tried to hold my breath. Too late. The sick smell invaded my nose. And now I could taste it on my tongue. Oh. Oh. My stomach lurched. I started to gag. I jumped to my feet and ran to the bathroom. Livy was retching loudly. She came running right behind me, her hand pressed tightly over her mouth. Oh, so he's a brother and has a little sister. I could hear Bradley laughing his head off. He has a hee-haw donkey laugh. Obnoxious. Obnoxious. Leaning on the bathroom sink, I took several deep... Only 17 minutes. Okay. Leaning on the bathroom sink, I took several deep breaths. My stomach heaved. I couldn't get the pokey smell from my nose and mouth, and I could smell it on my clothes. I glanced at the clock. No time to change. I was going to smell like sour milk at school all day. It's all thanks to Bradley. Bradley's awful. I trudged back into the kitchen. Bradley was still laughing at a stupid joke. That was a riot, he said. Both turned green. Ha ha! Can a mom just come in like he's yelling? So can a mom just like come in and like say, Bradley, knock it off. He held up the empty can. Check it out. In big black letters, the label read, gas attack. A party favorite. Party favorite. Levy had tears in her eyes. Her hands were balled into tight fists. I knew she wanted to. What William Abbott does to kids, to Bradley. So did I. But what could we do? You guys totally stink, he said. And he laughed. And he laughed. He howled donkey laugh some more. What could be more embarrassing than walking to school with Bradley every morning? Livy took off and ran, her red ponytail flying over her backpack. What could be more embarrassing than walking to school with What could be more embarrassing than walking to school with Bradley every morning? Getting eaten by a monster blood. So long, suckers, she shouted. I was stuck with him. I was stuck with him. No way to escape. It's only 3 blocks to Shady Hills Middle School. But with Worm beside me, it always seems like 3 miles. I thought Matt was the bully, but turns out, Worm is. Because he literally said, like, Worm, he made up a nickname that was kind of rude, but to be honest, kind of deserved it. Book your flights, travelers, games, prizes, monsters. This book is your ticket to www.enterhorrorland.com. What could be more? I have those same sneakers, Riley told me. He stomped down hard on my foot. But mine aren't scuffed up like that, he said. Give me a break, I muttered. Give me a break. He ran ahead a few steps and pushed a hand against my chest to stop me. Then he opened his backpack and fumbled around inside it. Swear you won't tell anyone about this? He whispered. Swear you won't tell anyone about this? I've got something here I bought online that would totally impress Mr. Scotto. No way, said. No way, I said, jumping away from him. If it's another stink can, keep it to yourself. No, this is serious, he said. He swatted a fly off his stringy brown hair. Well, I'm gonna end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I really hope you did. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!